Hey loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video from Thomas Sowell, and it's titled Thomas Sowell agrees with Obama and Bill Clinton on this one issue. You guys, I'm super excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
We can't wait 20 years from now to do it. We can't wait 10 years from now to do it. We need to do it by the end of my first term as President of the United States of America. And I will make it a top priority in my first year as President, not only because we have an obligation to secure our borders and get control of who comes in and out of our country, not only because we have to crack down on employers who are abusing undocumented immigrants instead of hiring citizens, but because we have to finally bring undocumented immigrants out of the shadows. It is time we did that.
Quote, when only 2% of immigrants from Japan to the United States go on welfare, while 46% of the immigrants from Laos do, there is no single pattern that applies to all immigrants. Everything depends on which immigrants you're talking about and which periods of history. Okay, here's the assignment. The period is today, and the immigrants we're talking about are the roughly 11 million, that seems to be the best estimate, roughly the 11 million who are in this country illegally, overwhelmingly from Mexico. President Obama has issued an executive order protecting about 5 million of them from deportation and other legal penalties. A humane act.
Well, see, one of the things about the immigration debate is they talk about immigrants in the abstract, and there are no immigrants in the abstract, as that passage indicates. And we don't know who those people are that are here. They may all be PhDs from the University of Chicago, in which case they should all stay. Or they may in fact be people who majored in sociology at Berkeley, in which cases get them all out of here as soon as possible. But we don't know. That's one of the problems of so-called immigration policy. We don't have an immigration policy unless we control the border. It doesn't matter what our policy is. If anybody who wants to cross the border can cross, then our policy is just a bunch of words on paper.
Exactly.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected.
You guys, I totally agree with what Thomas Sowell said. If they cannot keep record of people entering into the country, then the immigrant policies is nothing but mere words on paper. Because if anything happens to these illegal immigrants, there are no ways of, there is no way of tracking them since their records are not in the system. Thomas Sowell is also right. And let me know what you guys think about this video so far in the comment section down below. Leave your thoughts down there and let's continue watching, you guys.
Every place in this country are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
Okay, so I think I hear you. I think I can deduce from that set of comments two policies. One is, for sure, you get control of the border.
Yes.
That's just obvious. We get control of the border. But from that point forward, you're as dubious about the editorial position of the Wall Street Journal, which is consistently pro-immigrant, as you are dubious of the President of the United States, because your point is neither one of them really knows in enough detail who these 11 million people are, whether they're doing net good or harm to the economy, So you don't buy the Wall Street Journal argument that on net, surely they're doing more good than harm, more economic good than harm. You don't buy that?
No. And especially when they're trying to talk about having people in agriculture. I mean, this is a country that has had a chronic surplus of agricultural output for decades on end, costing the taxpayers billions upon billions of dollars.
But because the federal government subsidizes the output, the surplus, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, yes. And in fact, I think the federal government subsidizes the water that creates the surplus that it then subsidizes again. And I think that any discussion of people in the abstract drives me crazy, because there are no abstract people. 100 years ago, people understood that. And so when there was a debate about immigration, there was a multi-volume set of tomes about the characteristics of the immigrants from various countries. How do their kids do in school?
They had the guts to be picky.
Yes.
They said, we'll take some.
Yes.
But they better do us good.
Yes.
Okay. So what kind of debate would you like to... Congress, as I mentioned a moment ago, has just fallen to the control of Republicans, both houses. Republicans aren't going to be able to move much legislation because the president can still veto it. What kind of debate should they have? What kind of hearing should they hold on immigration?
They should find out what kind of people, how are the people that we know about now, how are their kids doing in school? What is their crime rate? What is their disease rate? All those things, that matters. You know, they brought out all these kids, and I said, these are just kids. Well, you know, kids do grow up, and they have other kids. We don't know. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a bad thing. We don't have a clue.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting one from Thomas Sowell. I love the fact that Thomas Sowell is always nailing points on the head, and this was very, very interesting and insightful. And what do you guys think America has to do when it comes to illegal migrants? Do you guys think that taking charge of the border and making sure that a lot of people do not cross the border is going to help curb the influx of the illegal immigrants? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I really enjoyed every minute of this video. It was very insightful. It was very educating. And I had fun reacting to Thomas Sowell. If you guys enjoyed watching, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.